Hello there. We're back for another Spider-Man, aka OM1 double draft. And we have had success with Brako. I think we had a 4-0 deck, actually, several drafts back. So we'll pick him up here with Rouse the Swarm. I could be convinced that maybe the correct pick is to lean into blue here, but Spectral Restitching is just alright, and Robotics Mastery is good, but it is 5 mana, and you can only run so many cards in your 5 mana slot. So we'll take Brako, we'll take Rouse the Swarm, and we'll hope to wheel maybe a Gallant Citizen or Working Lizards here. And probably instead wheel Merciless Enforcers and Clandestine Work. Damning Caress is going to be an easy pickup here. Uharis is good, but we're not anywhere close to red-green or red-blue. Fine Woven Chariot is probably the card we most want to pick up next. Crobel is not bad, but same thing as the last pack. You only have so much space in your 5 mana slot, and it is not that much of an upgrade over Tethix. So let's take the Chariot here. We can only run so many of these as well. Maybe it's Mob Lookout. Nah. Here's where we'll take a Merciless Enforcers and I guess pick up a dual land because we could end up splashing red. I guess it's better to take Working Lizards, which we know has a pretty good shot making the deck, rather than speculate on theoretical red cards. Especially since we haven't seen something so powerful, we're waiting for it to wheel. Terminus of Return is... it's all right here. Maybe it's something we side in because it's best of 3. I just really am not a fan of Perilous Lunge. You end up with creatures that are not big enough to fight a lot of the time. And there's also a lot of hexproof instant speed tricks. Alright, and we do wheel Merciless Enforcers and Clandestine Work like we thought we would. So black looks to be the most open right now. Maybe blue-black. Unstable Experiment is alright. Trail of Teacups. We can definitely get screwed by variants here, but it's obviously a good card if you get to remove a creature and return a creature card to your hand. It's great value. We'll take the Archivist and hope to wheel the Favored Fighter or Goro Rel, but I have a feeling these two will be gone by the time this pack gets back to us. How black are we? I mean, we could have removal and Brako splash 4. Do we want to consider being green, white, black? There's a Sarn and a Pigeon here. We're really only missing out on Crobel, and I do not want to be playing this Wekdu or another copy of Mob Lookout. Let's speculate. Another Sarn and a Clutter Cluster, so we do kind of get rewarded for leaning into the green, white, and web. And so Merciless Enforcers, Terminus, and Clandestine will probably get cut here if we get more solid white cards. There's Zan. And I guess we'll take a Tethix in case we mill it or have Connive. So what else have we taken? I guess a Lively Leap? Maybe for signaling purposes. Oh, did we get it? Oh, we got Zon. Whew, that was close. Wow, favorite fighter does wheel. Goro is gone. But we'll take a dual land here just because, I guess. And we're not doing anything red, so things would have to get pretty crazy for us to play that dual lane. White, blue, and mob will go. We'll take another Zan, and I don't know that we've had Strength of Will played against us more than even once. I'm kind of curious to see if it can do any good work. On a turn. Kind of tempted to take it here. I assume Caracals will wheel, but we probably need to just take Alessos and Pros. And since this is rare, even if people are not heavily into green, they'll take it. We could get a Pastry and a Caracals out of here. Okay, 4 in web. We can play Basil. We have a lot of creatures we want in web. 2 Zon, 3 cards if you include Alessos and Pros, and then Clutter Cluster later we'll want to in web as well. And then I guess also 3 Sarn. We are lacking removal now, so we'll keep a lookout for that. And we're willing to splash if it means we get good removal. Goro, I mean, this is not good removal, but what do we have? Zon? How many spiders do we have? 6? It's probably correct to just take the grow extra arms here and call this interaction. Scorpion Sting is something we can splash for. We're not really missing out on anything besides maybe a Steel Web Surveyor if we take it here. The Caracals do wheel. Rishi will put in the graveyard. Okay, Hidden Mundanity will take. And I guess we could potentially play this. There's the Knife Trick. Knife Trick will make our main deck, I believe. Just due to the lack of interaction we have. Way too many swamps. Let's get rid of Leonin. Put our removal in a pile. 3. Then kind of interaction. Not kind of, it is interaction. Zon and Alessos we're hoping to play turn 3. And I would like a Surveil land, but blue-white is awkward. It's not what we're looking for. I think we'll actually just play without a Surveil land. And fixing for non-green colors, we have 1, 2, 3 sources. 4, if you count Favored Fighter. So I think we'll need 9 or 10 green. Swamps will have 6 like this, and 9 planes. 10, 9, 6. It's probably better to do 9. Do we really need 7? 6 is probably enough. Nine, 10, 10, 9, 6. All right. This feels like a 2-1 deck, but we'll try our best to get to the trophy. This looks like a fine starting hand. 1 land and we can go fetch black with Zan. Looks like the opponent has taken a mulligan and is sporting blue, white. There's the 3rd land for Zan. It's a big boy we will not block. We have all 4 colors and we're chilling. Probably make a roll 4-4. He actually doesn't attack there. Interesting. Guess we play Trail Teacups. See if we hit something big enough to move either of his creatures. Okay, we get a Brako. We can do 4. Let's knock out Ray. If he trades here, he'll deny the +2/+2 next turn, but he's going to lose 2 1/1 counters without being able to push them onto another. Okay, this guy has a nice deck. Nice deck, bro. Make a 4/5, and then we will attack as a 6, or a 3/4, and we'll attack as a 6/5. No land again, that is unfortunate. And we could in-web Caracals here, but try and push through damage. We need to survive ourselves, so it's probably... Ooh, do we even want to in web back? We might just have to smack down with the Caracals. If he has anything, we get blown out. Walking the principal referee. So we'll let this through. Hopefully we hit a land, can and web back a Sarn, throw down a creature, gain some life, and draw some cards. I mean, he's going to need something to stop us. We should kill him on the crackback here, unless he has something. I assume he has destroy target attacking or blocking creature. I guess we will in web Zon. Take Zon off the field, but he's not blocking next turn. And I think we basically just need to survive next turn. Do we have any villains? We do. Brako. Alright, 2 life. Card, please. Don't think you can have anything besides Snatchback that would prevent this. He'll be able to grant flying, so if he has a way to put a counter, yep, on Granting Investigator, and that's it. Just it. I guess we'll see if he plays anything else. Okay, just a solid blue-white deck. Temple Trap is filler, but there's also not many sideboarding options. We could try and get a Knife Trick for more removal. cut, grow extra arms. Do we want to? It's so awkward if he ends up making a creature bigger than 3 toughness. Or if he's just putting his counters on his crime scene instructor. Presume we will get an attack in with the Caracals since we are on the play. And he's not going to want to give up crime scene instructor. Go fetch coins. Workers watching in on his turn. We will give him Surveil if we let him attack here. That might not be right. I'm going with the most aggressive line. Push the issue because we will be attacking him for 8 next turn. We can threaten lethal. We do want 3 green. Okay, we need to make sure auto tapper does not kill us here. Glad we kept the extra grow extra arms in there. Although the neck trick wouldn't have been bad. I think the knife trick will come in on the draw. Keep it. Oh, that's a scary card. See, I would not mind to have a copy of that myself. Alright, well, we'll give him Connive, but if we draw a land, we can web with Zom there. So we're just gonna have to discard a card. Let's get rid of a Sarn. double strike, so might as well attack. This is like all our 4 and 5 drops. You had 2 Sarns, don't have anything. Besides this trail, just favored fighter, I guess. And 1 land and so I'm gonna hope that he doesn't want to trade here. Does not. That way we can bomb it out on, start catching back up with lands. To white, I guess. As we could potentially want to play Sarn and Basil in the same turn. Okay. We are going to die in the air. If we do not get a land here, so that we can start gaining life with Sarn. It's going to be a 3-turn air clock after this. And it looks like he's going to pump again. Yikes. Blue-white is not the kind of deck that you can stumble against. Okay, that does help. We can't afford the ward with Trail of Teacups just yet. So 3, 4, 5. I think what should be done here is we tap. His creature, I guess we attack for damage anyways. We don't need to tap our creature and not get damage. And then in web Sarn. Okay, 3-turn clock instead of 2. That makes a big difference. We just need to get to 1 more land, and we should be able to hopefully hit something big enough to kill Winterweave Airless. I guess we have almost all our 4-power plus creatures. Was there 1 more Zan? And Brako that we could hit. 3, 4. Yikes. What can we do here? We kind of need to in-web something to get 2 life with Sarn. If we kill Crime Scene Instructor, he'll have a 5/5 flyer with ward and kill us. Three, 4. Man. Slam Zan, I guess. He has counter spell. That's probably the game. ground attackers, 2 blockers. That should be it. So, slow hand. We drew all our top end, and just needed to get Zon and webbed out, but stumbled on lands. So, not much you can do. Solid blue-white deck is gonna take over the board. That kind of thing happens. I think we have a pretty good matchup if we can get Sarn out and gain life, but too bad. All right, I'll pause and then come back when we find a match. Okay, we are back, and we are on the draw. Hit him with the hello. Wow. Okay, removing the dark health. Don't mind that. Go fetch our swamp. It's the first creature he plays. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We can play a wizards. Let's attack first, I guess. See if he's willing to trade. He is. Now we have a target for our Selesnya Archers. Or we could exile his Offwing Travel. I like that better. This Basil could help us push through damage. If he has only 1 blocker, we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll do 3, 6, 10, 13 damage. Be pretty nice. I guess no pump. We will just Basil. One, two, 3, 4. Okay, Principal Ref is good. It's only 1 body for 4 mana. Does put it out of Scorpion's sting range, but is he dead on board? any 2 creatures getting through should be death. Yep. I mean, I like what we got going on. He developed slow, so push the aggro. Keep both of the grow extra arms in there, even on the draw. Oh, what did I do? I was not paying attention. I just kept our starting hand. 6 lands and a combat trick? This is going to be an uphill battle. Yikes. Another steel web surveyor. He does put Swamp on top. No arena. I do not want to pump his steel web surveyor. Yikes. This is looking like it's over. Except that we can destroy it. We still has no architects this turn. And we actually block all his creatures. So he will actually need something in the next 2 cards. Oh, it doesn't even put the counters on in a way that would win combat. So, what do we do? Rouse the Swarm or Sarn? Back our Archivist. I don't think we can afford to send web back Archivist. We'd only have 2 mana left. Okay. Glad to see that. Put it on the 5/4 and then we'll actually be able to block because of grow extra arms. 7/7. Spider. Now we'll actually get 2 life off Rouse the Swarm. Start to stabilize. Still have a lot of lands with no way to surveil them away. Okay, Prince Ref is going to pump to 3 power. And we'll still be able to block with Sarn. Oh, he actually brings back a Surveyor. That's kind of crazy. I don't think we can, even with grow extra arms. Scorvus. Okay. That is interesting. I guess he didn't care what it went on. We'll play out our billionth land, which is our fault. We started with 6. Eventually, we're going to draw some playables. Okay, the funny thing is, if we figure out a way to, in Web Archivist, we can destroy his Mothwing Shroud and get our Sarn back. First Strike Death Touch is something. Three, 6, 8. It's a lot of bodies. Giant Craft Helm with 1 more mana is going to be equipable. Okay. Would that do it? Four attackers, 2 blockers. We technically live. All his mana goes to the foot. Fine Moving Chariot is off. Better than nothing. But go to 1 here. And the land is not going to do it. 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I mean, we started with the land count of 6 in our starting hand, so. That was just rough. Okay, we won't make the same mistake this time. We'll keep it. Let's threaten activation. And if he doesn't block, we'll and web. Get that swamp. One, two, three, four, 5. Now we have a pretty good board presence. Weaver. 3, 5, 6. Not enough to enweb the clutter cluster. So 1, 2, 3. We'll just attack and threaten activation here. Once we play Goro, we'll ensure even if he removes Crockles, we'll be able to remove a creature with damage plus. Working Lizards can block Goro Rel here, but I think it's more important to remove the ability to tap mana, especially if it's 2 mana there. Okay. Let's shoot for 2-1 with this 2-1 power level deck. Okay, we're back. We found a match. I'm tempted to keep this, but we have no creature to play. And in web, same scenario, but this time we have 3 lands, so we'll guaranteed be able to fetch the swamp, play out Rouse the Swarm. Use them in Caress, even if it is for 5. Nope. Need to wait 1 more turn there. Okay, opponent is actually missing a land drop. This is awkward where Rouse the Swarm is going to create tokens that we don't want to enweb back to our hand. But we could enweb our Chariot once we crew with the spider tokens, assuming we can get an attack in. Look how cute his little green lands are. This looks like the kind of like early Disney animation style of Steamboat Willie and Cuphead. Wow. Gross arms. Must figure he has nothing better to do. Is it Rouse the Swarm or Sarn? The best thing to do here is play Rouse the Swarm and swing Chariot. Oh, very cute. Wonder what this land set is from. A cute little eyeball. It's like an eyeball rattlesnake. I not guess it's not a rattlesnake without a rattle at the end, but eyeball snake. Did he? He didn't mean to. Why'd he crew there? Dang, I'm confused. Maybe just slams in. Crew the chariot. Okay, just an unfortunate start for the opponent. Not much to learn, other than that he's green, white, and web like us. Brako, turn 3. That's pretty sweet. Even if we don't get white, we can slam down a Rouse turn 4. Working the Lizards is definitely a card that can be awkward to play. And web it back. Wow. Okay. Scouring Storm Soul is a powerful card. I don't think we have Exile for it. We can just kill it with 2 Damning Caresses. So we'll try and fly around him, I guess, this turn by drawing this match by drawing Alessos and Pros. Hopefully soon. I guess this means he has the +4/+4. Is he a spider? No. I think we need to do this because it draws a card. And does something. I guess we need to Scorpion Sting before the next creature he plays enters. So I'm going to hit full control, and I think in response to him trying to cast a creature, we can use Scorpion Sting before it enters, and it will count Working Lizards as the greatest power creature on his field, therefore draw us a card. Yep. I was also worried about the 4 mana trigger if he played something other than Storm Soul that has 4+ mana. Okay, you could have the +4/+4, right? That's what we have him on right now, so we can't attack with Brako. Does Olessos and Pross trigger off himself? I think no. Go and grab another planes. One, two, three, four. I guess the good news is, oh, he doesn't have trample. Can't be blocked by 2 or less. Is he can't really attack us. Otherwise, we'll be able to web some creatures at 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, and play Raz's Swarm. Yeah, I'm just gonna let this come through. Spider cluster. Yikes. Okay. We make reach creatures. He's 6 power, 5 toughness. We'll start with Rouse the Swarm. Get Organ Wizards pumped. Get Zon pumped. That's all. That's been the downside of him and webbing Scouring Storm Soul back to hand, is he keeps removing this big blocker from his side of the field. $11-14 coming at his face. He could just take it all. I am tempted to keep the counters on the Working Wizard, but I think giving flying is just gonna be so much more valuable than the 3/5 trample. Is it? It also enables a play where we slam down Sarn and Working Wizards to gain some life and draw a card. Okay, neither of those creatures have reach, so he should be toast. I guess the worst thing would be a fight spell for Olessos and Pross right now. Need the Storm Soul larger. Okay, that's gonna be it. 15 damage, and we could have done 19 if we wanted to with Grow Extra Arms. 2-1 for the 2-1 deck. Makes sense. All right, we'll see if we can get something more powerful and finally get a gem positive result from the traditional draft. I think we've done 3 so far and ended 2-1 in all of them. So, see you next time.